My father was Captain Gilbert E. Oleson from Moline, Illinois. He arrived in Cherbourg, France, September 24th, 1944, as an officer in the 10th Armored Division. He wrote to my mother every day of the war. He wrote on that first day, "However real the war has been was brought straight home when we landed in France. We've seen some of the results of the battle, and it's strange to see a house or building blown up and perhaps 5 feet away see flowers blooming." The 10th Armored Division marched across France and was later involved in some of the fiercest fighting in the war, including the Battle of the Bulge. My father's unit was surrounded in Bastogne, Belgium. He wrote on December 31st, "We've been shot at, shelled, strafed, bombed, and burned, but we're still holding and not surrounded anymore. Right now my house is a hole 4 feet deep, 4 feet wide, and about 10 feet long." My father was injured trying to rescue fellow soldiers from a burning tank in that battle, and he was awarded the Silver Star, Bronze Star, and the Purple Heart, which I now have, along with all the letters. His tour of duty ended on VE Day in Garmisch-Partenkirchen in beautiful southern Germany. I visited France and Germany in 1987 and followed the route of the 10th Armored Division. My Handycam video shows a different scene. Gardens now bloom where the bombs once fell, and all the churches have been rebuilt brick by brick. And it's hard to imagine the horror of the war when you look at the fountains and the outdoor cafes, but it was so very real. And ordinary Americans like my father were part of it. They served their country in war and look forward to coming home to start a family. One of my father's best buddies in the war was Lieutenant Stewart. My father told him that if he survived the war, he would name his firstborn son after him. And that's what he did. Stewart Oleson, WIFR-TV, Action News, remembering D-Day, and my father.